Hey guys, welcome back to Slashing Samurai, and today I'll just be talking about predictions I'll be having for the next Direct for Smash Bros, which happens to be tomorrow, so let's get into it. So, I just put up on the website to see, just like go around different fighters that they have in the game so far, and I'm thinking that we'll get at least one to two new fighters, hopefully Simon Belmont, and possibly Isabel are two good fighters I would like to see in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Even though Isabel would probably be more of an echo fighter than an actual fighter, I would also want to see, because there's a lot of characters that could be in this game, so if they're given what fans really want, there's a bunch of characters that could be in it, like Waluigi, but he's already an assist trophy, so we're obviously not getting him, sadly. And there's a whole bunch of characters on the roster already, so even with the inclusion of Echo Fighters, that could be like a whole new thing. But if we get at least one character, I think it'll probably be Simon Belmont, which would be awesome, because Castlevania needs some representation in this day and age. So, let's look through the roster here. Some characters need a stage. Like my man Rob right here. He needs a stage. One of my favorite fighters of all time in Smash Bros. History. And he still has no stage, really. Honestly. Because you can't count Port Town. Because that's Captain Falcon's stage. It's only because of Rob that he's back there. He's only back there. It's not his stage, it's the thing. So that's a lot of people probably think that. But it's not. So I was thinking like a stack of stage, or a Gyromite stage, just for Rob himself. Because I think in this direct we'll be focusing a lot more on stages and more like adventure and like modes, I would say. So like preferably like new modes, like hopefully another Subspace Emissary. Subspace Emissary Brawl was amazing, to be honest. It still had its flaws and everything, but I mean like it was great still, because first in the series, as of this point only in the series, so this would be a great game to have it back in, and plus you get to take it with you, and then if you get Smash Run back, that would be awesome, and playing local multiplayer with Smash Run would be great, and if they add Smash Tour, I could really care less about that. Didn't have a Wii U, so I didn't play Smash Tour that much, so I have no idea if it's good, like really. I know I've heard a lot of bad stuff about it, but I mean, I've played it a few times, but it's okay. It's not my favorite. We'll probably get our multi-man Smash Battle things back. Classic mode. Hopefully it's updated classic mode. Not the 3DS version was okay, but I mean it could definitely be better. That's for sure. And everything could be improved in this game. Everything. Because the character models have been improved. Because it's mostly just been stuff transported from the Wii U right to the Switch, because it's pretty much the same power base. And as I've looked through the past Smash games, besides Smash 64, I've been looking at the designs of the characters and designs of the games, and I've noticed that Melee and Brawl have a very similar art style. Like, not specifically art style, but I mean like they look very similar, if you know what I mean. It's kind of the same with Smash Ultimate and Smash Wii U. It's just that Smash Ultimate is just a lot betterly polished. It's more polished compared to the Wii U looked really nice. They achieved the really nice graphics, but the Switch, it's very polished and very shiny and has that effect of realism a little bit, just a little bit. Not much of a difference from Smash or Wii U, but it still looks really good in my opinion. It's one of my favorites. Then, now let's talk about Echo Fighters. There's a bunch of characters for Echo Fighters. Little Mac. Well, there's a whole bunch of fighters from Punch-Out that could be Little Mac's Echo Fighter. And Little Mac would probably be a really good, cool character to have an Echo Fighter for, just for some more Punch-Out representation, because I highly doubt we'll get any more Punch-Out characters anytime soon. So an Echo Fighter would be a really good way to incorporate one, just as a same moveset and all that kind of stuff. And let's see, what other characters would have good Echo Fighters, you would think. Well, Ryu, another good one. Because you could give him Ken, because Ken is like Ryu, almost the exact same movesets, to be honest. And they're very similarly styled, voiced similarly, a whole bunch of stuff. And Street Fighter needs some representation just than the stage and Ryu. And you're gonna hear me say a lot about stages and characters and not having enough representation. So Ryu would be really good. Inklings. Let's go down to them. All the way at the bottom. Inklings are hopefully we'll get an Echo Fighter. I doubt it, but it's possible that like Optimums will join the battle. Even if they join as DLC, that would be cool. Because the Inklings, since they're a new addition to Smash Bros., they're very popular already. People are already wanting to try them out. And I can't wait for the game to come out so I can try these, because these are probably going to be my mains now. Because I can tell you my mains from Smash Brawl, 3DS, and I know what my main's going to be in this game, but my main in Brawl was Ike. My main in Smash 4 was Little Mac. And my main in Ultimate's definitely going to be the Inklings, since we already know they're coming. They're here, and they brought the best stage in Splatoon history, Moray Towers. The best stage, in my opinion. Ridley is going to be pretty cool and huge to use as well. But as far as Echo Fighters are concerned, Sonic is another major one a lot of people are talking about, and I would enjoy getting to play as Shadow. Shadow would be awesome to play as, but there is one more possible Echo Fighter for Sonic, and no, it's not Tails, and we already know it's not going to be Knuckles because he's already an assist trophy, and no, it's not Amy for those of you who need some female Sonic characters. It's everybody's favorite villain, Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic would be a great inclusion in the Smash series, because it's literally Sonic in metal as a robot. Shadow, yes, Shadow's cool, but he's got a whole different set of powers than Sonic does. Sonic just rolls around. Shadow, he skates and he has chaos control and all that. Sonic, he just spins around in the spin ball and that goes around loops and takes out badniks and all that kind of stuff. So while Shadow would still be probably the most likely inclusion for the next Sonic character that's playable, and for an Echo Fighter for Sonic, Shadow's probably going to be in the game. If he's not, I'm going to be very surprised. And if they put Metal Sonic in, that'll be even better, because I'm a huge fan of Metal Sonic. And they're like identical twins. Sort of like how you got characters like Dark Pit in the game. And you know how we have Dark Pit in the game? Why not? Just why not, Nintendo? Why not give us everybody's favorite Dark Samus? Yes, I know it's been talked about quite a lot before. Everyone wants Dark Samus to be in this game. I can see it. I understand. Even seeing the color variant suits that Samus has had in this game so far, haven't had a little dark Samus like in Smash 4 Wii U and 3DS. There is no Dark Samus outfit alternate, so it's a good chance Dark Samus could be in this game. And we haven't seen the assist trophy for Dark Samus yet, so they're still very, very, very likely. And as far as that, and I think that might be the last Echo Fighter I'll be talking about. Oh. Never mind. There is one more Echo Fighter that you all know I want very badly. If you saw my last video, if you didn't, go check that out. I'll have a link in the description for that, and at the end of the video. But let's get it on with Captain Falcon. Please, Nintendo, give us more FZero representation. Please. FZero needs love. It's been dead for 14 years. And FZero is one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. It's a racing game, of course, so I love my racing games. Racing games are like one of my favorite series, so in genres. And there's two obvious choices for Captain Falcon. The first one, Black Shadow. Black Shadow, I guarantee, would play very similar to Ganondorf. I've been thinking about this a lot, because a lot of people have been saying that Black Shadow should be Captain Falcon's Echo Fighter. Because, well, he's the main villain in the FZero series. Technically. Kind of. But he would play like Ganondorf and be very slow and bulky. Because Black Shadow's a big dude. And he's very similar to Ganondorf's size. So I guarantee you, he wouldn't be as agile as Captain Falcon, but he'd be way stronger. But Blood Falcon would be the best bet. They're built the same, they have the same body weight, age, everything is the same about them. It's just that Blood Falcon is just a clone. That's the only difference between them. They're not the same person, but they might as well be, because they're just... Blood Falcon is... If you didn't know, I gotta give you some backstory. Blood Falcon, as shown in the costume here, is... Well, was created by Black Shadow as a clone to beat Captain Falcon in the FZero X Grand Prix. And their DNA matches, everything is exactly the same. It's just that they're not the same person and they don't use the same vehicle. Because he has the Bloodhawk, which is a completely different vehicle than Captain Falcon's Blue Falcon, as you know. Different body, different build, different everything. But other than that, they're almost the exact same person. Just one is good, one is bad. And they're the exact same build and everything. So Blood Falcon will be an amazing inclusion in this game. If I don't see him, I'm gonna be really pissed. Because perfect opportunity. And while we're on the topic of FZero, give us all the FZero stages back, Nintendo. We're only missing the Mute Cities. Is it really that hard to incorporate 2 more stages for FZero? FZero is probably not going to get a game anytime soon. Please, Nintendo. Please. Please. Because FZero needs some more love in its life. It needs to come back. Please bring it back on Switch. Even if you just port GX over, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy. So, now, as you probably know by now, there's a lot of music in the game. As you've been watching the website and going to the music page, let me go into it. If you've been going to the music page occasionally, you'll see it gets updated just about every week. And only has a main theme from the E3 version, Galaga Medley, FZero Medley, which is pretty good so far, Snake Eater, Mega Man 4 Medley, which is awesome, City Trial from Kirby Air Ride, Noisy Notebook from Snipper Clips, Bomb Rush Blush, an amazing remix, amazing song, period. Brinstar Depths, which might be hinting at a Brinstar Depths stage comeback, Vega Stage from Street Fighter 2, and the main theme from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So those are some pretty good music tracks so far. But there should be some more. Some better ones that they should add. If anything, they need to add some more FZero music. I know you guys are probably gonna figure this already from me, but if you add, just give me, why don't give us the original port count from FZero from the SNES? Give us the original Port Town to go at Port Town Arrow Dive, or even the Port Town Arrow Dive from FZero GX, which is actually called Like a Snake. But just give us that music. It would go with Port Town and great. And it's like, for some reason, Nintendo's been skipping out on the good FZero music. There's only been a few good ones, like Firefield. That's always been a good song. And Mute City, that's always a great one. But give us the FZero GX, the best ones. I don't have a problem with Planet Colors and Shotgun Kiss, but they were probably the 2 levels that people didn't play on as much. Because they were the Green Planet and Casino Palace, so they weren't as highly rated. But if we give us some Trident music, or Ocean Carnival, which is lightning, or all that kind of music, that real intense music would be great for Smash Bros. That would make the stages way better for FZero. And we're on the topic of stages. It would be great to see some more stages in the game. We've already had a total it's over 80 stages as of now. I believe it's 85 as of right now, including New York City, which hopefully we will see in this Direct tomorrow. But there's some other stages that would be a cool inclusion. Like, there's be some stages that just need, I feel like the need to be included would be, like, since we've only seen a little bit of the New Donk City stage, that means it could be anything. It could go all over Super Mario Odyssey, and it could be in themed gardens one time, they move to New Donk City as you've seen to the next, then even in Toast Arena and the Sand Kingdom. It could go all over the place. So that will be a cool inclusion for that stage. It's called the Super Mario Odyssey stage. But as of right now, it looks like it's just New Donk City. So I think that's all we're going to see. And then if we get some new stages for characters, we need a new Street Fighter stage, definitely. Stages, like, we're probably going to get a new flat zone. We've already seen one of them, which we have no clue which one it is. So they could be making a whole new one. And they could just be bringing back all of them. We don't know. And the Mii's technically should have a stage besides Tomodachi Life and the Find Me stage. Those stages are cool and all, but I think they need a Smash Bros. Original stage besides Battlefield. And why haven't we seen Big Battlefield yet? Why, Nintendo? We need a big Battlefield in our lives. It's great for 8-player matches. And we haven't seen a technical final destination, theoretically. We've seen a final destination, but that would look like it was just doing mega form for the regular standard Battlefield in the game. So hopefully we'll see that. And the last thing I want to talk about, I know I've touched on it earlier, but Subspace Emissary. We need a new one. Subspace Emissary was great in Brawl, as I said in the past, in this video. And it needs to make its return. And with this giant roster of characters, think of dream matchups and dreams funny storylines that could come true, like Cloud talking to Olimar for some reason, or just giving signals, and seeing how Ridley incorporates into the story this time. Since he's no longer a boss, he's actually playable. So imagine having Ridley, Ganondorf, Bowser, and any other villains that could, and Wolf, yeah, he's another big villain in the Nintendo series. Imagine all of them coming together and just like trying to destroy the Smash universe. That would be an awesome storyline. And if they had King K. Rool, and then that would make that quad even better. It would just, and then you have to get all the main heroes like Mario, Fox, and anybody, honestly, and they could just go and just destroy them in an awesome battle to the death. And even if we see a return of Taboo, I think that's what his name was at least, that would be great too. And the storyline was awesome in Brawl, and if they brought it back, this would be an amazing game. So there will also be an adventure mode for Melee for those of you who have played Melee. I've only played Melee a couple times, so I don't know everything about it. I know it's the most competitive game, and there's that. So there's the adventure mode, as you probably have heard by now a lot, and that would be pretty cool to see, like, go from like from the Super Mario World 1-1, if that's what it's going to be, something like that, to go on a Duck Hunt or a Metroid stage, something like that, or one of the flat zones, and just battling out or racing to the end or something like that. And another cool mode, if you bring back Smash Run, or they give us other modes and that kind of stuff, for new modes, I'd say these probably aren't going to happen, but cool mode would be level selector. So it would be like, you know how if you played Smash Run, you saw at the end of each battle, at the end of each Smash Run, there was also some kind of battle or race kind of thing. So I wish they could, Sakurai would put in this game, and then a feature in the solo modes that could also be a group mode, where you could hit it, and it would take you to a level selector, basically, what it is called. The name would be better, of course, but the level selector, and you could pick any of those mini games, and you could play them all the time, and you could play them at any time to practice them, that kind of thing. And if you got to play them, you could play them with your family, your friends, anything like that. And another thing that would be cool for Nintendo is if they did like other modes they had online modes. Like online is another thing. Since they're probably going to talk about online because it's about to launch in like a month from now almost. So that would be really cool to see a new feature for online, like for fun and for glory. I think they did it pretty good in 3DS and Wii U, but it just the connections weren't always stable. Like even playing now online, it's not always as stable. Sometimes it'll just disconnect out of nowhere. And it would be great to see better online, faster online, one that doesn't glitch out a lot or lag a lot, like a whole lot, and getting different modes online, like you know how you have it with for friends and for fun and for glory and all that stuff. Well, we need some more stuff like mini games online, like Smash. Like if they bring back Smash, and we could play that online, or online game specific modes where you could have modes just for online gameplay, and that would make a great difference in the Smash universe. Because if they bring back a bunch of other modes and put them online stuff, where you could like race against your friends in this game, or like a mode where you could choose 3 characters and substitute them out in battle, or have like a tournament battle online where you choose characters and then between a specific set of rules and have like a mini tournament online where you could play, and if you lose that character, and then you have to use your next one. And that will be for both people. Once you use one character, then that character is done, and then you use your next one. Or you get to choose which character you use. That would be an awesome feature to have in the game too. And that could also be for local multiplayer or a solo game too. You just play against CPUs and that kind of thing. But to review, new characters, King K. Rool. I know I didn't really say much about him, because I could honestly care less about King K. Rool. Don't judge me. I haven't been a big fan of the Donkey Kong series because I haven't really played any of them, so King K. Rool will be an awesome addition, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really known him, I don't know what he would really do in the game. But I would love to see Simon Belmont, because Castlevania is awesome. And Simon Belmont will be an awesome addition for more serious players, and we need more serious characters in Smash, besides the Snake and Bayonetta. They're guaranteed our most violent characters in the game. And but the most obscure, like a very obscure choice would be like someone like Hayachi from Tekken, or Raiden as an assist trophy or something like that, because that would be crossover play, man. By that time, it'd just be crossing over with PlayStation's All-Star Battle Royale. You couldn't really do that. I would love it as much as I would love it. I love using Hayachi in that game, but imagine what that would happen, what that would do to Smash Universe. That would be like connecting it to PlayStation, and then, like, of course, we already got Cloud, we got Snake, but Raiden and Hayachi needed to stay over that side. They don't need to come to Smash. I would love them to, but they don't need to, because they're already in a game. They're already in a fighting game that's not licensed by Nintendo. So they just need to stay where they are and stay put. So, and I also think they're going to show off stuff for other characters that haven't been that weren't playable with the E3 demo. This is the last little side note. And I think they're just going to show a couple of other characters, like Pichu and Captain Falcon, and basically a lot of characters that weren't playable in the E3 demo, and go over them a little more and maybe show some of their final smashes. Like, we have not seen Captain Falcon's final smash yet. I don't know why, but I hope they have not changed it too much, because Captain Falcon's final smash was the best one in my opinion. The best one ever made. And that would be an awesome way to end it, and this to give us like another like little surprise at the very end. This is the last thing I want to say, guys, but just one more little surprise at the end I would hope they give us. I hope they would give us like a playable demo, or a little bit of both things I'm about to say here. So like, I wish they gave us a playable demo right at that time, or, which I know it's probably not going to happen right tomorrow, but I wish they could also give us like a online tournament along with a playable demo, because I don't want to just play a tournament for 3 days over a weekend when I got school and all that kind of stuff. And I don't want to have to miss most of the tournament because of homework and that kind of thing. And I'd rather just have a playable demo that I can play from now all the way until the game's released in December, on December 7th. Whereas getting a playable demo online would be great. It would probably only last for 3 days. And a game like Smash used to have a demo that just plays out all the way through until the game's release. And even after the release of the game. And I think that would be great because that way you can play it any time before the game comes out. It doesn't have to be online. So that would be cool. So I'm just hoping that happens. This is just my little take on what I think is going to happen tomorrow at the Direct. Of course, it can be completely different. It can be completely opposite of what I said today. We may not get any characters. We may not get any Echo Fighters. We may not get any new stages. We may not even get any new modes. We may just get another E3 presentation kind of thing and just get a whole bunch of other information on the characters that are in the game already. And more stuff about them and more things that are going to be added into the game. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like it, comment, always, especially this video, I need to hear your ideas. And I want you guys to subscribe for more Smash Bros. Related videos. And on this video, I'm going to try something different. In the comments section, if you watch all the way to the end of this video, or just watch this part, tell me what character you want to see in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Personally, I'd love to see Jibanyan, but I know it's not going to happen. If it does, I'll be quite surprised and quite happy, because Yokai Watch has 0 representation in Smash. But probably not going to happen. And if your character is like completely off the wall, I won't care. Just tell me in the comment section, so that way I can see what you guys are feeling and that kind of thing. So have a great day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe yet again. And see you guys in the next video. Peace.